Hey y'all, welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So right here I am using a generic brand of Sea Breeze, and I'm going to put it on a cotton pad and clean her scalp. My mother did not want to wash her hair, take her braids out from her previous style, so I did want to go ahead and clean her scalp though. So if you get lazy and don't want to have to wash your hair, take them braids out and move on to the next style, this is something that you can do to clean your scalp. So I put on two wig caps on her head and then sprayed it with some freeze spray as a protector from the the bonding glue. And then you want to make sure you blow dry that dry so it can harden. Okay, so this is her bundle. She got her hair bundles from the store, the hair store. I believe this color is 1B30. And this hair actually felt pretty good to be from the hair store. So I'm not going to really talk throughout this whole video. You guys just pay attention to how I place the tracks in her head. Track placement is a major key when doing any sew-ins, quick weaves. You want to make sure your track placement is going the right way so your weave can come out, perfect, the way you want it to come out. So this first track, I am going to curve it up behind her ear. I don't know why. That's just something that I do. Curve it up behind her ear. And then for the tracks that'll be in the back of her head, going up to her top of her ear, they're going to go straight across. So this first track is going to curve, and then the remaining tracks will go straight across. And then when we get to the top of the head, you'll see how I place the track. So I'll come back once we get to that part. Okay, so right here, depending on how you like for your bangs to look, if you like for them to come, for the hair to fall closer up over your eyebrow, or if you like for your hair to fall straight down, will be how you will place the track once you come up to the temple of your head. So that's the way I'm going to do hers. I'm going to tilt it up some. So I'm just going to bring it up some. I'm not going to leave it straight across. So you guys will see the effect once you cut the bang. Then you will understand what I mean by that. Okay, this is something else I wanted to tell y'all really quick as well. You want to make sure you are pressing down firmly on the tracks when you're placing it on your client's head to make sure that they will hold and stick. You don't want the tracks to be loose and falling when you comb it or within a day or two. So on each track, you guys aren't really going to see, but you will see I do press down a lot, and I was going in and blow drying the tracks as well off camera. I want my bangs to come. I always do it by the middle of the eyebrow where you will have your arch at. So that's why I'll stop placing the tracks going forward and start doing them in a circle around the client's head. So here I'm going ahead and applying glue. I'm not going to do the entire track because the track was long. So half of the track I apply glue to. I start from the back. I'm sorry, not from the back. From the side of where, and then I just start gluing the track going around in a circle. Now I am going to cut her cap under there. That's why I did not apply it far down because the cap was kind of tight on her head. So I didn't place the track all the way down. Plus, when you don't place the track fully down like that, you don't get that really thick bang look. I don't know about you or if that's what you like, but I don't like no thick looking bang. I'm sorry. I don't. I like for my bang to be thin and fringe, like, really cute. So you're just going to keep going around in a circle until you get to a very, very small circle at the top of your client's head. And that's when you will place the closure. Start doing the fake closure type thing that I'm going to show you guys how to do that makes the weave look natural, like it's all of the client's hair, instead of a quick weave. You guys will see how the top of the head looks. It doesn't even look like she had the weave in. And this is another method. Instead of having to use a lace closure or a frontal to get your bang. So just watch and see. Alright, so as you guys can see right here, I am closing up the circle at the top of her head. So what I did was I went on ahead and applied glue on the cap, and then I did apply some to the track. I just like for my weaves to last and hold, but like I said, we did protect her head as well from the glue. So you're just going to keep putting it around in a circle. I'm sorry this is going out of frame some, but I will come back in frame. Here we go. Came back in frame so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing and how small I'm going to have that circle at the top of the head. But this is the main key. You want to make sure you are keeping it as a circle. You want it to stay as a circle, not go as an oval or a square. You want it to remain in a circle shape. All right, so you guys can see how small this circle is right here. Now you want to take your blow dryer and press down at the top of your client's head so that it can be flat. Then we're going to take our flat irons and we're going to flat iron the weft of the track so that it is making it kind of thinner. You don't want to split the track because then it would be too thin, but flat ironing it will, make it thinner and flat. Then you guys can see how it is. Then we are going to apply glue to the track and we're going to roll it in a circle. Now, when I first started out, I forgot to put it in the picture. When I first started rolling it into the circle, I'm showing you guys in the camera. But I will show you guys exactly how I am rolling it. After you roll it into a circle, you want to take your flat irons and don't press it, but just take it softly around the weft of your circleized track. So you guys can see. And you want to make sure you are rolling this tight. You want a tight circle. So just keep rolling. You guys can see how I'm rolling it. And you want to keep it tight as you're rolling. Because if it's loose, That means you're going to be able to see some of the tracks at the top of your client's head or your head if you're going to be doing this on yourself. And like I said, we want this to be seamless and look like it's your real hair or your client's real hair. So you guys can see how tight that is. And it's in a, that's a perfect circle. So I'm taking the flat irons, like I said, and just pressing it around there. And I'm not squeezing it. You guys can see that it's still in a circle shape. But this is to secure the bonding glue and to keep it tight. Now we're going to take the hair and spread it out. So you see how we want to spread it so that it all of the hair is covering that circle part. Then please take your flat irons and flatten that out. You want it to be as flat as possible because you're about to apply that at the top of the head. You don't want no hump, lump, no egg looking head. What is it called? Humpty Dumpty. You don't want the top of your head or your client's head to look like an egg. Okay, so you want that to be as flat as possible. So if you got to keep pressing on it, if you ain't got no really good flat irons and you need to keep pressing and pressing, that's what you're going to do. But you guys can see how flat that is. So I apply glue to the circle and I apply glue to the closure piece. And I place it there. Then I'm going off camera. I do take the blow dryer again and press down on the top of the closure. This is to ensure that it will remain flat and secure. Okay? So please make sure you follow these steps closely. Okay? Now, when I take my finger off, y'all gonna see that magic. You'll see that magic. I don't even think people still do bang quick weaves like this. I see a lot of people using lace closures, even lace frontals. But this is the old school way. So, I'm not gonna really explain how I cut my bangs because there are so many videos on bang tutorials. So if you guys want a detailed tutorial on how to achieve a straight cut bang or French bang, leave a comment down below and I will do another video showing you guys that. But look, you guys see where her finger was. For some reason, my mother likes her bangs kind of short. So that's why her bang is the length that it is. I always abide by what my clients like, okay? So, and I made sure I asked her where she want her bang cut, because for some reason this woman, if I cut them too long, she goes back and instead of asking me to fix it or cut it shorter for her, she will cut it and her bang be crooked as hell. When I say crooked, it makes me mad. So that's why I started asking her exactly, where do you want your bang? And she like her bang to be like right at her eyebrow. I like my bang in the middle of my eyelid, a long, cute French bang. But that's why her bang is the length that it is. So here I'm just thinning out the hair. So it's not no full, Chinese bang look. I don't know if people still do theirs, wear their bangs like that. But I don't like no Chinese bang, that thick Nicki Minaj bang. That's not what I like. But if that's your preference, hey, I'm not judging. That's your preference. So I took some Chi oil and applied it to her hair before I began flat ironing. Now, as you guys can see, when I first started flat ironing one side of her hair, it wasn't giving me the sleek look that I wanted. And I knew it was because of the brand of the hair that it was. It was still looking kind of frizzy. And like I said, these bundles, this is Brazilian hair bundles, but they did come from the beauty supply store. Beauty supply store sell Brazilian hair bundles now. So I am going to take my wax stick, which you guys will see me doing, and applying it to the parts before I flat iron it. Now, I'm not using a lot of wax. I'm not pressing it down and then using a lot of it because I do not want the hair to be stiff, and not moving. But I want it to still have a sleek look. So I only pass it on there, and I pass it really lightly, not heavy. I pass it on there really lightly, about 2-3 times. Maybe even more, but I don't know, probably like 4 times at the most. That's it, depending on the size of the section hair that I'm flat ironing. This side that you guys see right here on camera, the left side, it's my right side, but your left when you're viewing it. You guys, I do it off camera. I go back off camera and I re-flat iron that side. You probably can tell a little bit right here the difference between the previous clip and now. how it's a little bit more sleeker. And you can also tell between the left side and the right side how sleek it is now. So you guys just going to keep on watching. And then I'm also going to go ahead and give it like a blunt cut. Just make the ends of the hair even so it's not giving it how would it, raggedy, not raggedy, let me not say raggedy, like straggly ends. I don't like that. I like it to be, you know, for the hair to look the same density from the root to the ends. So that's why I cut the ends even across. I didn't even realize I had caught her ear, but I caught her ear right there. Look at her face. She was so mad I had caught her ear in the flat iron. I didn't know. Oh, and let me tell you guys, I am using Kiss Titanium Red, or is that the Red Kiss Titanium flat irons that I got them actually off of Amazon, and I love these flat irons. They were like $20. I'll leave the link in the description box below so you guys can go ahead and purchase those flat irons, because for the price, those flat irons work really, really well. Okay. So this section of hair, I did use a lot more of the wax stick because you guys can see there was a lot of hair in that section that I was flat ironing. But and this look came out pretty well. Oh, and let me say this. This is her first time getting a full head full of color. My mother is always so scared to wear color in her hair. For some reason, I don't know why, but I think this color looks really, really good on her skin complexion. And the fact that she got her whole head surprised me. I was shocked. Yeah, y'all see that? That looks so good. But anyway, y'all, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share my videos. Please subscribe, okay? I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can get monetized. So please help your girl out. I'm trying to, you know, be more consistent with my videos. As y'all can see, I've been dropping pretty well here and there for this past 2 months. Yeah, I'm stepping it up. I'm stepping my game up. Okay.